This is Dodging Death with Stephen Williams Jr. and Ryan Patton.
Hello, fellas.
Hello, Stephen.
Hello, Stephen.
We are back. I say that. You've already been back.
Yes. And better than ever.
Well, I
felt.
did listen to it.
Were you a fan?
Well, to be fair, it was very funny. I will give you that. And what I like most about it is that it was only kind of 97% as funny as when I'm on. So I appreciate that.
So still releasable, but you know.
Oh yeah. It was a solid episode, but not one for the best of.
Yeah.
Ooh, that hurt more than what I thought.
No, but I did enjoy it, actually. The only thing about it was I didn't appreciate you attempting the travel stories.
Oh, we did try.
You did. But your travel highlight, Josh, was feeding some birds in a park, like the mad woman from Home Alone.
What's wrong with that?
That was your highlight.
That was nice. It was nice.
His was loitering outside an ex with his own beer at a strike of midnight in the cold, like, you know, a scally.
Yeah, but you know, I was in the luxury destinations. Well, I'll say luxury.
Outside of an ex.
All right.
With a plastic bag of alcohol.
Well, since you're back now, have you got one to top it?
When he goes to CNA.
Well, you'll be delighted to hear I do have many a travel anecdote, which is also good because we have many episodes to fill.
Oh,
you know, I'm going to stagger.
Yeah, don't blow your load.
So there were many incidents
On your travels?
On the travels.
Oh, good.
And-
Where have you been?
Well,
That sounds like a threat.
Where have you been? I've been
like,
calling
I know
you.
I turned up late.
Like you're like an expectant other half. You cooked his dinner. Where have you been, Stephen? The steak is now cold. Which, considering now
You've gone vegan.
I have gone vegan.
And you've gone vegan, but you immediately almost heckled Ryan in a sense of, doing veganuary, are ya? In a bit of a scoffing tone.
I did, Joe.
But you're going whole hog.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Actually, that's the opposite of what you're going.
Actually, not even.
Funny when I said that the first time, wasn't it?
What it was.
It would have been nice if you responded on the air to that guy.
Sorry.
There was just the most awful silence.
I was trying to think of a way to get vegan into Josh's life. So that's why I didn't respond to it. I was pondering vegan puns in my head.
It came too
Listen
quick
to the
me.
rhythm of the words.
I know. I'll be honest, I exited the room. My soul left the building like a corner. Yeah, if you were to look at me like 5 minutes, I'll say 5 minutes, about
30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds ago. Yeah, I would just be like a vacant body, like a mannequin with my eyes rolled back. Trying to come up with some vegan-related pun.
Oh, do you mind if we re-record my whole hog gag again to get a reaction this time?
Not possible. That's about as good a reaction. To be fair, the first time you said it was fantastic.
Yeah.
It came too fast the second time.
Yeah, but you're aware of it.
The problem was the delivery. I believe,
The problem was not the
that
delivery.
The delivery
was poor.
It was rushed.
Oh.
You were too keen to get the hog gag out.
Because, you know what? I think it was the guilt of knowing I said it like 2 minutes before we started recording. I was like, you know what? The fellas will play along.
I saw the glint in your eye though, and I got a good reaction first time. So I knew you were going to bank it.
Just always eager to get the hog out.
Story of my bloody life. So, I've been all over the place, really. I've spent a very good amount of time in Bangkok and Sydney, which is where I spent overall like 3 weeks between the two. And then everywhere else was like the odd day, you know.
Were you there for the fires then? Or you're on the other side?
Yes, and I've got an anecdote.
Oh,
yeah.
Australian wildfire anecdote.
Yes.
Exactly what we wanted.
What's good is the anecdote is lighter than you'd imagine from the
I should hope so.
Yeah, but I was going to do it almost chronologically. Maybe I should just go straight. You know what? I'm going to jump ahead.
Go on.
I'll tell you my Sydney anecdote.
It's like a Christopher Nolan version of the story.
I've got anecdotes tattooed all over me.
You're like Doc Brown.
So I was in Sydney for about a week.
Okay.
And everybody said you should totally do the Blue Mountain hike.
Okay.
Which is like 2.5 hours out of Sydney, and you go up and it's like really nice, and it's cool. It's very nice, cool hike.
It's cool. It's only 300.
Describing something as cool never makes it sound cool.
It's cool.
You were both looking at me again, pretty vacant there. I'm like,
I was sold up until the point we got it's cool. No, it's not shit.
I'll give Sydney a miss. Yeah, sure thing. I'll check that out.
the cool hike, Stephen.
It's rad.
So
did you go on your own? Is this
I did.
thing where it's like a lone expedition?
Yeah, it is.
Sounds like
I was like
spiritual journey.
Yeah, I was like a Reese Witherspoon doing it. It's like
It's a niche film to reference. It's a niche. Yeah. That was that. I suppose was that scene that much? That wasn't a big.
I mean, I saw it.
Yeah. She got recognised for it, didn't she?
She got award recognition, didn't she?
That's an Emil Hirsch in Into the Wild, but it could have gone really badly for you.
Oh, that's too much for me. That one. Yeah.
He dies in the end.
Why has this become a spoiler podcast?
It's been out for like 20 years.
I know, yeah. If you're going to see Into the Wild, you probably already have.
Okay. So I'm doing this hike, and it's an absolute scorcher of a day, like unbelievably hot.
Yeah.
And I think if I'm going to be up in the mountains in the Australian sun, I'm going to have to protect myself here. So I went into a chemist.
Yeah.
And I said, have you got any suntan lotion? And the lady behind the desk said, yeah, how strong do you want it to be? I went, well, look at me. Which
I bet she loved it.
She loved it. She loved it. The British accent,
yeah.
She was chuckling away, and she reached and she bagged it up for me, and off I went. So I'm smothered in this suntan lotion, and I go on the hike. And like an hour into it, I think to myself, I'm really fucking hot here. Like, and I get a bit of shade, I apply more, and continue. And I go, Jesus Christ, Stephen, you're boiling here. I kind of end up cutting it short. I just feel so clammy and uncomfortable. And I get down, pop into a little cafe and have a look at myself in the mirror. And I'm red raw. I'm like totally burned to a crisp. And I look at the packaging. It turns out in Australia, they call it sunblock.
Oh.
Suntan lotion is a self-tanner.
So they gave you an accelerator?
An accelerator. So
on an already boiling day.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was just burnt to an absolute crisp, but also like a burnt orange colour because of the
That could have went terrible.
Could have went terribly wrong.
Yeah.
That could have been like Into the Wild. They could have died like a sunstroke.
Well, what she recommended, I went back and explained the whole thing to her, and she said, get yourself some natural yogurt and smother yourself in it when you go back.
So you went back in like massively burnt.
I did,
oh, that's hilarious. So she would have seen the change. Tonight, Matthew, I'm a burnt orange. Thanks for that.
I was there going, what the bloody hell happened to you?
What the fuck?
Oh, actually, would it seem very passive aggressive now I've said it? What have you done? What have you
Just
done?
want to say thanks a lot for your service.
So yeah, she said the best thing is to smother yourself in natural yogurt and just like lie on the bed completely covered and wait for it to go hard. Apparently it's got some like incredible
healing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I just couldn't bring myself to do it because can you imagine I'm there spread out on the bed covered in yogurt and the room steward wanders in. How do you explain that?
I'd like
it's suntan sunblock confusion. Where are you going? Then I come back.
I like the idea of you getting like a petty flu or something like that.
Yeah, it's two cock-ups in one day.
Yeah. Just to get in loads of those like little pots. Applying like 80 of them. This is natural, isn't it? Tastes like raspberries.
So yeah, my hike in Sydney was an absolute disaster. But my trip started in Bangkok.
Right.
Now, I'll tell you this.
So now we're going back in time.
We're going back in time.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
flashbacks.
Okay.
Where's the Hans Zimmer sound?
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you this preemptively. I absolutely loved Bangkok. Like, I had such an amazing time. The issue is, if you tell somebody you love Bangkok, immediately you're a dirty creep, aren't you?
Well, my girlfriend's been to Bangkok and she also loves it.
Really?
She said it's a great city.
Well,
I'm drawing my own conclusions there, Josh.
I know.
shall we say Josh's girlfriend is a balding middle-aged man?
Called Ricky.
But what I found on the flight there, I stood at the front and looked over the passengers on the plane, and it was kind of like a Guess Who board of dirty bastards. You know? It was like filthy creep, filthy creep, filthy creep.
Yeah, see, that makes me. I've not got no desire to go to Bangkok.
Yeah, but you've now had 2 people tell you how amazing it is.
I'm remaining
And only one of the 2 didn't get up to mischief there. Didn't get up to sordid acts. Yeah, because I was just like very vanilla the whole time. I didn't do any of that stuff. So yeah, day 1 in Bangkok. Turns out they've got an excellent coffee scene in Bangkok.
Really?
Excellent. And I found myself in the morning in a very nice coffee shop, and a local lady came over to me and asked for a photo.
Oh,
Yeah. So literally,
Did they think you were famous?
well, I was delighted.
Did they listen to the podcast?
I was delighted the content had made it out there.
one of your big fans of it, Tricky TV season 3. We love the direction when he went without Mullen. I thought, how did he replace Stephen Mullen? And then bang.
Williams. The Williams.
Yeah. But yeah, I genuinely was quite pleased. Isn't it incredible how like the internet allows you to be known everywhere? So I get this photo and I sit back down, and a few minutes later, another white guy walks in. And she stands up and gets a photo with him as well.
Oh.
Turns out she just gets a photo with all the white British people. What? Yeah. Which is like culturally, I guess, it was just a thing for them.
What a bizarre, like,
I thought, imagine
do.
scrolling through a camera roll.
Or maybe,
All people that look like me.
or maybe she's like the madame of like the Thai brides, and it's like that's like for the catalogue
Oh,
to make
yeah.
it look as if like
Oh.
you're
Oh,
wearing an
yeah.
item.
Oh, maybe I'm going to be on like a
Yeah.
seedy ad.
You'll be on like when Louis Theroux goes back there. We're like,
Louis through for the 45th time. All right, Louis.
we get it.
Another sex thing, yeah. Isn't it weird? Yeah, Louis, it is.
You're a bloody creep, all right?
You just like to meet porn stars, don't you, Louis? But what's the life really like, Louis? You've done this.
You know full well what it's like. I always think of, do you know, like whenever you get asked at the airport, like when you're at business or pleasure,
Yes.
like, you know, when you go to Bangkok, business or pleasure, what do you think?
Are you taking the piss?
Like, imagine look at me. His dick out.
What was very concerning there was Josh used the microphone to mime a faux dick. Swung up between his legs.
It's one of the joys of the microphone, isn't it?
It is.
It's phallic resemblance. It's a handy tool.
Yeah, but it just makes it really hard for me to do the podcast with an erection.
For a second I thought it was like Eddie Murphy. That's why I'm dressed in this red leather.
The microphones, we should say, have like a cover on them. I'm going to take mine off and play it risky.
Let's make this exciting, eh? And all use balls too.
Occasionally, we dip our toe into the political scene on this podcast.
Yeah.
And the reason it's only occasional is because we pre-record and it goes out of date.
Yeah, horrifically out of date references.
Yeah.
I think Corbyn's still got a chance.
There's no way we'll leave the EU. I just can't see it.
So, yeah, it's rare we mention it, but when I woke up one morning in Bangkok was the night in England that the election results were coming in.
Oh, yeah. So we are going back to the general election now.
We are. So they were coming in, and obviously I was very, very taken aback and not in a good way about the results. So I thought, you know what I'll do? I'm just gonna get pissed in Bangkok and like have a proper Bangkok experience. So by about 5 p.m, I'd find myself absolutely rat-arsed and on a ladyboy show. I was like, maybe this is what everybody should be doing to cope with this news.
Jeremy Corbyn was sat next to you. I gave up as well. I got the first flight out.
Tell me about it.
And a Subri. Thornbury's there.
Yeah, I thought this is the way to deal with this.
I
Did you find yourself doing the same thing, Ryan?
I was on my the plane back from Salzburg. So
Okay.
You came back on the...
I arrived in Manchester to the exit polls. And it was like when everyone got the internet back, there was like
a communal...
There was a communal groan.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because we landed in Manchester, so it wasn't... Manchester's not conservative.
No.
No.
So what's the timeline now? Like, where are you? Are you in...
I realise I'm kind of jumping all over the bloody world here. Right?
Yeah, it's incredibly confusing.
Dates are all over the place. What we need is some twine and like a post-it board. Kind of like a beautiful mind to decipher this.
So where were you? You haven't said.
Oh,
you're regaling a tale. So
what tale am I talking about? What day is this?
Your travels.
You're telling about
so,
this travels?
So you're filling us in.
I'm just giving you the background.
Yeah, yes. So you started with
Bangkok.
with some,
you started in
sunburnt in Australia.
Yeah.
I did.
Then we went back in time.
Good time in Bangkok.
Yeah. Now that we've said it though, I actually have got those confused. I started in Sydney.
Okay, so you're telling it in chronological, linear order. You're acting so Memento style, playing about with time. I've got this bold new structure of telling the story.
Starts at the beginning, ends at the end,
and it moves forward with time. How about we do a story this way? Beginning, middle, then the end.
So for the run up to Christmas,
where were you?
So it was Australia, then it was Bangkok.
It was Australia pre-Christmas, beginning of December.
Right.
Then we move on. I do a cruise around Australia.
Yeah.
Then I fly to Bangkok for a week.
Right.
And then I get on the ship on Christmas Eve.
So then you were at sea on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, I was both at sea and performing. I was the show in the theatre. Christmas Day.
You're working on Christmas Day.
I'm the Christmas Day headline entertainment.
No, you aren't.
Yeah.
Oh, what a disappointment.
Did you get?
Well, what I love is the idea of just ruining hundreds of children's Christmas.
Coming dressed as the Grinch.
Did you get paid double time on Christmas Day?
Yeah. I know the hours aren't great, Steve, but you are the headliner.
Shift work, isn't it? It is what it is.
Next year you won't have to do it. It'll fall on the... Be Susan's turn next time. She carries on with that. She needs a book of her ideas anyway. I like the idea of like every single kind of like cruise line, your manager kind of thing is like some kind of like bellboy kind of character.
Oh yeah. I mean, I obviously will have to disagree with you there, Josh, and say they're nothing like that.
No, fantastic.
They're all very above board.
Yeah.
Above board, of course, not being a pun.
Oh, very good.
Lovely.
Good night, everybody.
Did you make your act? Did you theme it around Christmas?
Well,
did you do any like?
Well, so I'll tell you this. I debated it, and I decided to just exclusively have some mistletoe above the attached to my belly button on stage. That's all I wore.
On your belt line.
I started talking there having no idea where I was going with it, and you could hear the searching in my mind.
Yeah, because I think it was a very last minute move to put the mistletoe on the belly button.
It was.
Yeah, it was like last minute. I'm gonna make them kiss my dick. That's where this tale's going.
It started very innocent, just asking, have you got any nice...
Here's a question for you. Will mistletoe survive the Me Too movement?
Oh, God.
It's the most, it encourages sexual harassment.
It does, in the workplace as well.
Yeah, you give no other option but to smooch.
But to partake.
Yeah.
What if so? But having said that,
just to clarify, everybody, I didn't have mistletoe on my my navel.
It was on my back.
I ain't Bridget. Let's make this a real Christmas. Who's ready for some Christmas pudding?
Find the sixpence.
Yeah, that's the John Lewis advert next year.
Dig deeper for the gold penny.
To like some random musician from 2010 doing like an Oasis cover. Where's he going to put the mistletoe?
All for like Coldplay stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, so so I did debate it. My issue was ships start getting Christmas.
You didn't debate the mistletoe. No.
To clarify,
maybe next year. Fucking, I'll work next year as well.
It's a shame not to, really.
I've came up with this mistletoe bit. Encore. If it doesn't go well, though, there's no way you can recover from that.
No.
Yeah, no, that's true.
You're naked with some mistletoe.
That's why I've got the next 3 weeks off. So everyone's got no jobs going.
Suspended.
So
that was Christmas Day.
That was Christmas Day, but ships beginning of December.
Hold on, Christmas Day. So then, and you work on shifts?
No. What?
You only do one show a week.
I do one show a week. Yeah,
but that would mean that you'd work on New Year's Eve as well.
Well, I correct, but I was on a different ship at that point.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
We're jumping ahead, Josh, because at that point I was in New Zealand.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, actually, what is New Zealand like?
You know what? It's very, very nice, actually. But it's as picturesque as you want it to be.
I want to go.
Yeah. So, yeah, the reason I didn't theme my act was, one, because I couldn't really be bothered. The other thing was that at the start of December, ships are like full of the trees and the Christmas music and everything. Yeah. You're bloody sick of it by the time Christmas comes around. I'm the sweet relief.
Yo, that's true. Christmas is over after Christmas morning, really.
Yeah. So I spent the beginning of December in Sydney, as I say, and I did all like the festive things. Yeah. And one of the things I saw was this like projection mapping show at the side of like a cathedral. Apparently, like they project these awesome things. It's quite cool, I thought. So, and I'm always sold on a bit of projection mapping, so I was very excited.
I've actually never seen anything like it.
Oh, really?
I feel like I might have saw. Did he do like a history of the Liver buildings or something, or the history of the docks?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
He projected that onto the Liver buildings.
No, you're right.
You're
right.
Yeah. Well, they're being quite good.
Yeah, no, they are good. I had 2 gaps with projection mapping, though. The first was at the cathedral. So there were maybe 1,000 people in the audience. Mm-hmm. And I was there early. I was like, right in the middle, wanted like the best seat. What didn't dawn on me that projection mapping against a cathedral would all be religious based.
Oh, yeah.
So it was just half an hour of the baby Jesus being projected onto it. And I found myself trapped in a Catholic projection mapping. So
there's no quick exit there.
You can't leave when you see Mary bare bosomed.
We know the end and get a move on.
Just crucify him already. But you are right when you say I was working on New Year's Eve as well.
Right.
On a different ship at that point.
Did you theme it around New Year's Eve?
Yeah, I got some mistletoe. It was a stretch, that theme. I thought maybe I might be more successful this time. For a penny. But to be fair though, when I used to do close-up magic, I used to always work on New Year's Eve because it's good payer. Good payer. Yeah. My most embarrassing New Year's Eve in my 25 years. Mm-hmm. I actually saw you later that night.
That wasn't the shame, was it?
No.
Was I involved in this at some point?
I went in for the kiss. It
all started with a bit of mistletoe.
I was tying my laces, I swear.
Then you said still a bit of Christmas pudding left over.
So, yeah, I was doing some close-up magic at a New Year's Eve party. And I was wearing, I remember this vividly, I was wearing some nice black shoes, some grey trousers, white shirt, and a blue blazer was my outfit.
Fucking hell.
I don't know if the listeners will have heard that, but some of the music next door has just become overflowing. And
yeah. There was a scream. Someone's getting attacked. We should go and check out.
No, I'm mid-anecdote. So, yeah, I was driving to this event. I think it was like in the lakes, this event. And I was going down relatively early doors. And I thought, like right now, I need to have a shit.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know when it like hits you of a sudden, this cannot wait. I need to go. So I'm dripping in sweat at this point. Driving through the streets.
Oh, God.
And on the horizon, I see an ASDA.
Oh, the green light of hope.
The green.
Yeah. Does everybody have to have a customer toilet?
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Because you're in there for absolutely ages, aren't you? I assume.
Yeah.
It's a supermarket. You never see like an Asda Metro.
Correct.
Is that the difference between a metro and a proper supermarket?
It's
The
just-
lack
like
of
a
toilet
quick
facilities.
Toilets, yeah.
Yeah.
Toilets is the definition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say so. Quick, convenient store in comparison to a supermarket.
I guess so.
That could be the Discover Stay.
Yeah. What's the difference?
Yeah. Right
so-
to
Yeah. Yeah. If you know the difference.
Isn't that the difference between a restaurant and a cafe? Restaurants got to have toilets.
No, I thought anywhere that serves food needs to have
Yeah,
toilets.
has to have a toilet.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
So I see it, and this is where I'm heading. That my sole goal in life is to get this out of the toilet. So I absolutely burst the doors, park up, like run in, go to the toilet, and I swear to God, I fucking exploded in the toilet. I don't know what had caused this. It was like such a sudden thing. Anyway, it just kept coming. It just kept coming. And it's suddenly become a bit of a therapy session for me. It still hurts. So I'm in there, like maybe I'm too unwell to do the event, and I'm in grey trousers.
Oh, God. Oh, imagine that. You're in the middle of a card trick and you shit yourself. Oh, God, I'm going to have to go. You turn around. That's like
I must depart, but what's the three of spades?
He's backing out.
oh, that's the big reveal. You turn around.
Yeah, in the stain. You see the outline.
Oh, that would be amazing. Oh, if you could incorporate the trick out of that.
I've been Stephen Williams, and you've been...
What about?
There's not tiny bit of mistletoe on the top.
If someone's feeling a bit the dressing room's open.
Oh my God.
All right, so I'm sat in this cubicle.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I'm thinking I'm like really unwell because this just keeps coming. And And you don't just start regretting all life decisions at that point when you're in that, like, state.
The toilet's a good place to ponder.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Question everything.
Yeah.
And as I'm doing that, I hear there was a knock on the door.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You never want to hear a knock when you're on the shit.
And I went, hello? He went, yeah, hello, we've closed the shop.
How long have you been in there?
It was New Year's Eve. They closed early.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I had to go, all right, well, give me a minute. Yeah. Give me a minute.
You want to see a trick?
Do you know what? How did they know that you were in there though?
Maybe they were just knocking on them all and checking to see if...
That's the end of his job.
Oh, God.
Knock and see if anyone's having a long shit.
How long are you going to be in there for?
Actually, he would have walked in and seen the one locked cubicle, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually a much easier solution.
Yeah. He's just knocking on them all.
And he's on my shoes underneath.
I like the idea of him peeing.
In a pool of sweat.
You're seeing some security guard's head come under the cubicle.
It's the emanating smell. Like, fumigated.
Like Ghostbusters.
Yes. So Bill Murray's there.
So, yeah, I was like, give me a minute. And I kind of, finish up as best I can. And leave the ASDA toilets. And head towards the exit, but it's now just me and this like line of staff members. I've got to walk by. You've been waiting for me.
Oh yeah, who know exactly the reason why that you've been in there.
Yeah. Do you know what you should say? You're part of Happy New Year.
God, yeah.
That's your time to say it.
Well, all the best, all the best. Have a good one, yeah.
I tried to start Auld Lang Syne, but no one would hold my hand. So I'm now heading towards the exit. And as I get close, someone says to me, "No, we've closed. It's locked. You've got to come out the staff exit."
How long were you in there for?
Did you stay overnight? It was the new year.
The 3rd of January. What's going on?
How long have you in there for?
Yeah. But just had to phone into the close-up magic show. Oh, sorry, I'm not going to make it. I'm in ASDA. I'm a good motorway driver away, to be honest. But this isn't looking pretty whatsoever.
So yeah, I have to be like escorted through the staff area. I don't know how to leave it.
It's like you've shoplifted or something.
What else was it?
Oh God, it's the one on the way to the lake, so whatever it was.
Okay,
it was just like
I'd love to see the CCTV footage of you getting let out in his back entrance.
The back entrance was the issue. Anyway, so I ended up doing the gig, which is probably I probably shouldn't say that.
A minor miracle.
Yeah. That's the most impressive thing.
Yeah, that was the trick. I didn't shit myself.
And yeah, so I look back on that with great shame, but that's kind of set a pattern of working New Year's Eve.
What you don't realise, this whole time I've had raging diarrhea.
One too many Baileys for me.
Thank you and good night.
Right, shall we go to the feature?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It is your turn to host.
Yeah, because it's not me hosting it. I've completely forgot about the whole feature
That it's a
concept of the
thing.
show.
Yeah, it's Michael to host it this week.
Yes, it is.
And it is going to be a return
Oh,
of a feature.
Okay. Is it a return to a favourite or one of the easier ones to do?
I think it's both a favourite and an easy one.
Amazing.
You know?
Okay.
It's the return of Josh. You are.
Oh. Crowd favourite, this one.
Crowd favourite. So, as I'm sure you... I don't know if you can remember, I will run through the rules.
Run through the rules.
So, we've got 3 rounds.
Yes.
One round, so celebrity for each round. Okay? You have to guess. I'm going to say, I
feel like you're not explaining this rules very well.
I'm trying to rush through it, Stephen.
No. Give us the spiel.
Okay, so 3 rounds.
Yes.
For each round, it's a different celebrity.
Yes.
Your job is to try and guess who the celebrity is.
Okay.
I will give you clues.
Yeah.
Describing them as though I am the celebrity.
Got it.
And then I want you, when you're ready to answer, I want you to go, Josh, you are.
That's how we buzz in saying, Josh, you are.
Yes.
Josh, you are.
I don't think I got any the previous time. And you nailed them
I nailed it. I was great. Josh, you are.
Yeah,
And the funny thing was, because I remember the last one, for the bonus round, it was Agnetha.
It was Agnetha.
Oh,
And you knew that it was Agnetha. And you even still beat him to it.
Oh, are we giving away that you and I had spoke about that prior?
Theatre of the future.
Okay. So
Okay.
this is the new feature. Well, the feature, pardon me, not even the new feature.
Josh, you are part 2.
Josh has turned up like bloody Edgar Allan Poe here, hasn't he? With his sticking to your episode.
It's Edgar Allan Poe's birthday today.
Is it?
Yeah. I think so. I
20th
How do you know
it is, isn't it? Yeah, I doubted myself then. I thought I might have invented that.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is.
How are we celebrating?
He wouldn't do birthdays with old Poe, the miserable bastard.
We're going to the Raven later for a drink.
Okay, I'm excited, Josh.
Okay, so this is Josh, you are round 1. I was born in Burnley, Lancashire on the 11th of January, 1964. I have a
64. Okay, so still alive?
55.
No, 55 and still alive?
55.
So bingo.
Do we only get one guess? So if you just, if you just
you're
I'm
going to
run through
more.
them. Yeah, I'm going to run through them.
yeah, I didn't think that was it. That was it down.
I've worked in the Middle East.
Yeah.
I golf news in Dubai. This is early in my career. I've appeared on Have I Got News For You?
Right.
And I was the culture reporter on the One Show for 1 year.
Dom Littlewood.
No.
No?
But you're on the right line.
Oh,
but
okay.
you're missing.
You've got to say,
Bill Tufnell.
You're missing the.
You've got to say Josh, you are.
Oh, Joshua, Dom Littlewood.
No.
2 fantastic guesses up there.
You're definitely
Tom
on.
Littlewood and Phil Tufnell. I feel like that sums up this show, doesn't it?
You're definitely on the right lines.
Okay.
Joshua Giles Brandreth.
Oh, excellent
Good one, but no.
He was on the One Show, wasn't he?
Yeah,
I
was.
am the host of Drive Time on 5 Live.
Joshua Simon Mayo.
No.
Oh.
Joshua Steve Wright.
No. I was the host of BBC's Northwest Tonight.
Joshua Bill Turnbull.
No.
Joshua Richard Madeley.
No.
Joshua Dan Walker.
No.
He's not 55, is he?
No.
Hey, what skincare regime is Dan Walker? That's fantastic.
Coconut oil, you say there.
I don't know. I don't think I know.
I don't think I know it.
Josh.
If I give you his first name.
Yeah,
Go on.
Tony.
Tony.
Yeah, absolutely no idea.
I might have to. Do I know this celebrity?
He's known.
I'm out.
He's got dark hair. Tall.
Tell me more.
and he's born in Burnley.
Single and ready to mingle.
I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna have to succeed.
It's Tony Livesey.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You call yourself fans of a B-list, C-list celebrity. You don't know who lives here.
Do this feature the choice of every celebrity. Tony Livesey.
Fucking hell, Josh.
I thought it was a great one.
No. You know what? I feel like he's so niche. You might as well have said, like, Mr. Ashley, our teacher.
I eat all of the apple.
the apple, including the core. The surefire sign of a psychopath.
I bring my lunch in a Hovis bag every day.
I shout incredibly loudly, but I'm not intimidating whatsoever.
I was with 2 singers once, and one of them finished an apple leaving the core, and the other one said, "I'll have it."
Oh,
it was the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Going from a man who got kicked out of an ASDA toilet. I didn't even get started when I got up to in Bangkok.
That's for dodging death after dark.
After dark, yeah. Impending doom. So, Unfortunately, you didn't get that one.
No.
Surprisingly.
Absolutely no. Yeah.
Most of everyone's surprised.
Got that one. Burnley. No.
Sounds familiar, but no.
No, I'm lost here. What was the news broadcaster he worked for in the Middle East?
He worked for Gulf News. In Dubai.
Can you imagine if I had got it from that? Fucking Tony Livesey. Of course it is. Don't make them easy, Josh. I want a bit of challenging.
In all fairness, that was about the only meaty part of his Wikipedia page, to be honest with you. It was all skin and bones. There was nothing there.
I'm surprised he even got a Wikipedia. I thought he'd be like a red hyperlink without a page.
So unfortunately, you didn't get that one. Much to everyone's dismay.
I'll rue that one.
So this is round 2 of Joshua. I was born in Chicago, Illinois, on September the 17th, 1968. My debut album was released in the year 2000. It was titled Not That Kind.
Joshua. Tony Livesey again.
My second album.
Where was he from?
They are from Chicago.
Oh, they?
No, as in, it's not he. So she is from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
My second album arrived just 1 year later in 2001, and it's called Freak of Nature.
Freak of Nature.
I'm not going to get this.
I performed Boom, which was the official song of the 2002 FIFA World Cup.
Oh, no.
I am dubbed as the little lady with the big voice.
I'm often dubbed as the same thing.
Given my mezzo-soprano and my small stature, as I stand at only 5 feet and 2 inches tall, I was only the second woman ever to receive the GQ Man of the Year award.
Oh.
And this was in 2013.
Man of the Year.
I don't... Okay.
Chicago, 68.
My most popular song is I'm Out of Love.
What's that about?
Go on, give us a few
I'm out of
bars.
love, set me free, set me out. Who sings?
I don't know who sings. I know the song.
I'll give you a little bit.
Is it Anastasia?
It is Anastasia!
I knew that. Freak of Nature, I recognise that. Did Anastasia do the 2002 World Cup song?
Yeah, Boom.
Ooh, I had no idea.
Anastasia.
Anastasia, that's a good one. That.
I don't know Boom, but Waka Waka's still an absolute banger, isn't it?
It is. Shakira.
Anastasia is one of my Discover Stees, if you remember.
It was?
Because
you say a lot of things, right?
Contrary to popular belief, she has no eye trouble.
Yeah,
she
I
wears sunglasses all the time.
I do remember this.
Yeah.
So well done.
Yeah,
Thank
well
you.
done.
Anastasia.
Yeah,
Well
I should have got that from Freak of Nature. I didn't know she was from Chicago either.
And
She's got that
that was a very
she's
successful
got
album.
that sassy urban style as
She has-
Anastasia. So yeah.
It's given to the Shy Town. It's very cool. So well done, Ryan.
Yeah, well
Thank
done.
you.
So this is round 3
Yes.
of Joshua. I was born as Patricia in Eastney, England.
Joshua, Trisha Goddard.
No.
Oh.
You went in hot there.
Joshua, Tony Livesey.
On the 25th of March, 1942.
1942.
So that makes him
Ooh.
77 years of age.
Okay.
7. Born Trisha.
At the age of 18, I left home to move to Liverpool.
Joshua Silverblock.
No.
You always go for Cilla Black on these things.
I was a contestant in the jungle, and I came second to the eventual winner, Gino D'Acampo.
The thing is, we don't watch this.
I also went on to Big Brother,
Oh.
where actually I starred with Jamie O'Hara.
Jamie O'Hara.
I finished third.
So they done well on on reality TV shows.
Strong
So
shows.
they must be have a down to earth personality.
Absolutely, yeah. Salt of the earth.
And they're quite old.
I think that's why I do well on those
Les
shows.
Dennis.
No. I'm known for being a famous celebrity cleaner
Oh,
alongside
say
Aggie.
Oh, God. She, Kim.
and
Joshua,
Aggie.
Kim.
I don't know her surname.
Don't know her surname.
It's Kim Woodburn.
Kim
Oh,
Woodburn.
God. Kim Woodburn.
Can I have half a point?
You can.
You know what? I wish Kim was about on that ill-fated New Year's Eve.
She would have got in there. It's nothing. I've seen a lot worse than this, lovey.
So, she uses vinegar to clean everything. That's what she's singing.
Oh, get away from me.
Fuck off, Kim.
But while she's down there, give us a kiss. Pack it up.
There's mistletoe down there.
So, this 1-1, actually. So there's all to play for.
Oh, is
I'm
there?
going to give you the point for that.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Is
So
there-
the
is there
bonus
a
round actually
bonus
counts for
bonus
something.
round?
Yeah,
God.
it's very generous giving him a point for Kim.
You didn't know the surname either.
Oh, no, I know.
So this is the bonus round
Okay.
for all the marbles.
All the marbles.
Okay.
I was born on the 4th of December 1930 in Edinburgh. And I died on the 31st of March 2016 in Croydon. I served in the RAF from 1950 to 1953. And I appeared in early films such as Casino Royale and The Saint. I'm well known for my short stature, where I'm only 5 feet and 1 inch tall.
Josh, you are Ronnie Corbett?
You are... Yes!
Well played,
Yes.
Ryan.
Get in. Fucking get in. Yes, I needed that. Ronnie fucking Corbett, of course it is.
I chose two short people because I wanted to welcome Steve.
Good to have you back.
Well, thank you. You say good to have me back. There was a at the final line of the previous recording was, I think it just proves we don't need Steve. I cut her out.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Yeah, I mean, I've given the game away now. I've said it here, but
It's like 1917. Do you know, it's like a big illusion that it's one take.
yeah.
So many cuts. Like,
The only time the show will get compared to 1917.
You're right though, because we say some horrific things on here. That's the reason we don't do a live one, isn't it?
we'd be getting whisked away from the police like immediately. Be raided.
Yeah, like you leaving the ASDA.
Right, shall we go to our Discover Steve?
Yes.
I guess I'll go first this week.
No, thank you for the feature.
Oh, thank you, Josh.
It was a good
Excellent feature. Excellent
Unbelievable.
feature.
Yeah, it was a good feature.
That was poor form. That
I've been out of the game for a few weeks.
Yeah.
So my Discover Steve. You've been to an ATM machine.
I have.
I'm aware.
You've been, and you pop in your numbers, say how much money you want, and you hear like the whirring in the background.
Yeah.
Yes.
As it's like finding your cash.
Yes.
That noise is fake. It's actually not needed, but it gives the person comfort that something is actually happening.
Oh, wow.
So they added it in afterwards.
Oh, that's an excellent Discover Steve.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. I thought I've been away for a while. I want to come back with a bang with a good one.
That was a good one. No, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Well, thank you. And Ryan, your Discover Steve.
So my Discover Steve revolves around guide dogs.
Okay.
Because I was wondering how we found out that guide dogs could be like assist blind people.
Yeah.
Because the first ever guide dog, like that experiment must have been like the first person.
Oh, it must have been absolutely
Yeah.
remarkable.
Yeah. I'll allow this Labrador to cross the road for you.
Yeah.
Like, really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure he's up to the job? Yeah. Yeah, he's very careful.
I just having a shit in public before.
Yeah, he's very careful.
I saw him licking his bollocks out the other day.
Yeah, but he knows where he's going. He's got a good sense of direction. But anyway, I discovered that the first guide dogs were trained in the Wirral.
Oh.
So yes, in 1930, the first four
Guide dogs.
Yeah. They were trained in Wallasey.
Wow.
Yeah, so guide dogs are from Birkenhead, from over the water.
You know what? Starting to put me off them now.
Yeah, and there's apparently it's a two-pronged Discover Steve this.
Go on.
But because the first evidence that people used dogs to assist the blind was in a Roman mural.
Oh, God, that long ago.
Yeah, it traces back to ancient Rome.
Well, why are the people from the world trying to take the credit for it?
I don't know. I didn't read the whole article. It was on guidedogs.org or something like that, and it was that was the fun fact in a
little box.
in a box at the top. So yeah,
Yeah.
caught me eye.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I read the first paragraph that said about Wallasey.
Ah. Yeah, that's interesting.
That is an interesting one.
Josh, your Discover Sting.
So, today when we're recording is the 20th of January.
Yes.
Did you know that the 20th of January is an inauguration day since 1937? So that has been put into the American Constitution and amendment that every single time that there's a new president, then they get inaugurated.
Yeah.
Always on the 20th of January. Always. And it started from 1937.
Okay.
But the first inauguration was George Washington, and it took place on the 30th of April.
Oh, God.
So there you are.
Well, there you go.
I thought it was quite interesting.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah. I mean, it's not quite got the same snap as
Guy
the machine
Dodger.
faking money.
No, I mean, but you know, you can edit to that, and you can put yours at the end.
You know, I always think I should end on my own. And I try to be generous. Well, it's good to see you, fellas.
Always a pleasure.
As always.
We are recording a few in quite quick succession, so do try and get into some hijinks over the next few days.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah, please. We have no sponsor this time, but the Tushy is still available and has been quite the success, actually. Shall we mention the Patreon?
Well, yeah, I thought to mention before that when you type in Tushy on Google, and there's also a porn site called Tushy, so you Google it and it's like
Be careful.
yeah, so that's not we're not linked to that. We're linked to that.
Type in Stephen Williams Tushy.
You'll see a very detailed demonstration video from it.
And it's a CCTV camera of ASDA.
And some mistletoe.
So we've set up a Patreon page.
Excellent.
We actually set it up like 3 months ago and just forgot to mention it.
Don't want to be pushy.
Didn't want to be pushy, yeah.
But we're like, them come to us.
Yeah. And
But,
no one has, so we'll have to go to them instead.
Like knocking on windows, knocking on doors.
Yeah. Take the mountain to Muhammad. And if you want to donate towards Muhammad, it's so if you podcasts often have Patreon pages, so we've set one up. If you don't know it, if you want to support the show, it does cost us money to put it on. Oh God, it feels like such a sales pitch. This
it's true. It feels like Radio Lab.
Yes, it
very
does.
Radio Lab. But if you care about
the fellas,
yeah, if you're nice,
yeah, and Ryan is on the bones of his ass, so we could.
I am. I can confirm.
That Chinese isn't going to pay for itself.
So if you go to our Instagram page, or, you know what, clearly I don't know what I'm saying here because I'm looking desperately for the link. Okay, go to our Instagram page, which is Josh.
At Dodging Death Podcast.
Yes, you will see a link. The link is patreon.com/Dodging Death Podcast. And there you can donate to the show. There are a few different tiers. It ranges between £1 and £100. And it gets you various different things. So if you donate the £100, you can be on the show for a feature.
Excellent.
If you donate, I say pounds, it's in dollars actually, but if you donate $1, we'll use it for things.
We'll buy coffee.
Yeah. So, if you fancy it, you can send us a bit of cash. The link, again, Ryan, is...
to the Patreon page.
Yeah.
He wasn't listening. See the look of horror.
I have no
Hasn't done his
idea.
homework.
Patreon.com/Dodging Death Podcast.
Correct.
Oh,
Hey.
do you know what? Should have took a stab in the dark. That was an easy one. That was Livesey again. That was a banker.
So feel free to dive if you want to.
Please don't forget to leave us reviews as well.
And
'cause they do
reviews as
count.
well. If you don't want to give us any cash, a review would also be lovely.
Yes, because they do matter.
But ideally cash them.
Both.
What if you're going to do one?
Yeah. Of the moolah.
Yeah, probably the cash.
Yeah. All right, I think that's it.
Yep. DodgingDeathPodcast.com. Contact us page.
Contact us page kind of works sometimes.
Excellent.
Instagram's the best bet normally.
Yep.
And we're going to leave it there.
I feel like that fizzled.
Yeah, I wish you had a bit of a banger to end on.
Do you want to do the arse thing again? That the magic trick gag. That's a good ender.
What's the magic trick gag?
That you'd shit in your pants to the Queen of Hearts or whatever.
Oh, yeah, but we've already done this.
Oh, okay.
You just took it out of the flow.
Well, you can finish it earlier.
Oh, okay. Should we just abandon now?
Yeah.
I'm going to press stop recording, everybody.
Yeah.
The ship is sinking.
Yeah. Abort. I'm pushing women and children out the way. That'll do.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram at Dodging Death Podcast.